Hey everyone, it's Rian and welcome back to my channel. So today what I'm going to do is actually start putting away some photo cards in the two binders that I have right here. And I'll also kind of give you a little bit of an update as to what I have laid out for my NCT 2020 binder. The other one is basically everything else that I have. So it's more than a little chaotic. And I don't know what I'm doing with it, let alone does anyone else know what I'm doing with it. So with that one, we're just probably going to be putting cards away, not in any semblance of order or anything. They're just going to go basically in whatever pocket I want them to. So first what I'm going to do is we're going to start with my NCT pile. So I've got my 2020 pile here, and then this is the other pile of cards that I have to put away, which is a little bit of MonstaX, a little bit of SuperM. There's one 10 card in there that I'm currently trying to figure out how I'm going to do my 10 layout, because I do want to end up collecting, I'm not sure if it's all of 10's cards that ever exist ever, because that's a lot, or if I just want to collect his album cards. So I have a 10 card in there, and then I've got a bunch of Twice cards that I found that were like pre-order benefits, and I found them for really cheap. And I love Twice, but I don't love Twice enough just yet to collect a specific member or to work actively at their collection. So I just found those for an affordable amount of money and decided that I was going to pick them up while I was doing my shopping. So let's start with, yes, this is the NCT binder. Okay. Sorry. Tripod, stop. We'll start with my NCT cards, and I will also show you the layout that I have going on for this binder. So these are the NCT cards that I have. We've got some Yuta, some Ten, some Jungwoo, some Jiaojun, Hendry, one Geno card, a Yang Yang card, which I'm really excited about, and a ton of Shotaro, and one Chenle to put away. So a nice little bit of variety here. So this is what I am doing for this layout, and of course that's gonna glare. Let me see if I can fix the lighting a little bit. No. Okay, cool. Sorry for the bad lighting, by the way. It is currently me shaking the tripod hour, aka almost midnight actually, and I wanted to get this filmed and up tomorrow, so I figured I might as well do it now rather than wait until tomorrow morning. And of course the lighting is going to be evil and not let me actually show you my layout properly. So for 2020, this is what I'm doing. I have a setup for each member to have 2 pages, and then I have their part 1s on the first page and their part 2s on the second page. So for example, this is my Taeyil setup. And we've got the past photo card, the future photo card. This is the yearbook one right here, and then past and future keynotes. And then for the second page, I've got Taeyil's departure and arrival, the ID and the access card, and then the departure and arrival keynotes. So that is basically how my setup is set up, I guess. So first, let's flip over to Yuta, who should be right here. There we go, after Taeyong. And he's gonna go in my arrivals, or yeah, the arrival, sorry, the arrival photo card. So what we're gonna do, we're just gonna go ahead and take that out of there and pop him right on in. Oh, and he's cried. Okay. So I bought the Ultra Pro penny sleeves to kind of keep my cards in. And I don't know about you guys, but I kind of sort of really hate them. I find that they don't fit the 9 pockets nearly as well as I thought they were going to, which is weird considering it's the same brand. And you would think that they'd be, I don't know, designed to fit in the items. But, as you can tell, they don't like me very much. So he's a little crooked, but it's fine. We'll just leave him there. And then this is Yuta's Kino for Arrival. Yes, Arrival. So I found him, and I love him. I love him so much. So he's gonna go right into that little pocket there. Yeah. Alright, and then moving on to 10. Got his ID card. I have most of 10's stuff on the way. I think there's only a couple of his cards that I'm currently missing right now. But most of the things are actually on the way. And I'm actually really excited about that. I think the only thing that I'm really actively missing for 10 at this point is Kinos. So if you can tell me where to find 10's Kinos at a decent price, I'm all for it. And then for Woo Woo, I have 2 cards. That's 3 cards. What are you doing in there? There we go. Okay. So I have his access card, and then I believe these are both his departure and arrival cards. Or no, not departure and arrival. The past and future cards. There we go. Yes. Because I got them in a set. So let's just go ahead and pull those out. And this one's departure. My hands are shaking. I'm sorry. Sorry for any shakiness that might happen from hands or tripod, actually. I'm kind of standing up to do this because it's really hard to sit at this desk and also get things organized. So we're doing our best with what we've got. So there's his departure. Wait. I literally just told myself this was not the departure and arrival cards, and yet I put them in the departure and arrival slots. I'm sorry. That was stupid of me. But since we're on this page, I'll put those back in later. Since we're on this page, we'll put his access card in. So there's his access card. Access cards slide in fine. It's just the regular photo cards that I think I don't like with these penny sleeves. So these are where these are supposed to go. The past and the future cards. So let's pull those out of there. I always get nervous and like start having a dry throat whenever I'm filming. And I don't know if that's just because of the fact that I'm talking more than usual, or if it's because of the fact that I'm just really nervous. So bear with me. We have anxiety up in this house. There we go. There's the pass card. And we're struggling. And there's our future card. Okay. So there we go. We've got Jungwoo all in. Next is Cheoljun, which is right here. And we have his access card. I have a lot of Henry. I did not realize how much Henry I have. So we'll go ahead and take that out of there. And put him in where he belongs. Please don't be crooked. Please. There we go. Okay. Moving on to Henry. I believe I'm shaking everything. I don't know what anything is. Should probably figure that out maybe before I start filming, but that's okay. Who needs to know what we're doing? I do know that I have his yearbook. No, I don't have his yearbook. I have his access card. So everything for this should be on the part 2 page. And then this is his arrival picture, his access card, and then the departure and arrival keynotes. Okay. So let's go ahead and get those where they belong. It probably would be a lot easier if I was like at the same height of the binder and not trying to shove them in while standing. But we don't do things that way. And then I proceed to immediately sit down. It's actually a lot easier sitting down. So there we go. And then the departure. It's just a pile of sticky notes next to me in case anyone was curious. And arrival. Yeah, I do not like these penny sleeves. I think there's the other ones, the dragon ones, or I believe is what they're called. I need to look into those and see if maybe I like those better, because this is not having any fun with me. And then moving on to Jeno, I just have his ID card. It's late, I'm sorry. But I just have his ID card, so we'll go ahead and put that in right there. Sleeve malfunction. I was putting the couple of cards that I already had away the other day before all of this, and I wasn't having nearly as much trouble with that as I was with these just now. And I don't know if it's because the amount of cards that I'm doing, or if it's the fact that I just don't know how to function. Okay, so these are his, this is his, just referencing my iPad here because I cannot remember everything. Which card is this? There we go. It's the future Kino. I kept scrolling past it, literally staring at where his name is on my template. Could not find it to save my life. So there's his future Kino. And then, nope, that's not, okay, there we go. And then this is my baby boy who I have the most of, which is Shotaro. And I think I'm only missing 2 or 3 of his cards at the moment. The ones that I'm missing right now are, one of them's a Kino card, I can tell you that for sure. And the reason that I know that is because it is coming from, there's 2 cards in there, that's why that won't fit. It's coming from Canada. So it is taking quite a journey through the post office before it will get to me. And then the other card that I'm missing for him is, this is the past and this is the future. Yes. The other card that I'm missing for him is the ID card, and that is coming in a shipment with a bunch of other ID cards that I ordered, which is why I don't have that as of yet. So I'll probably not be getting his ID card until next month. But that's okay. He's worth the wait. They're all worth the wait, honestly, but I think he is the most worth the wait. Shotaro, in a sense of the form, was kind of my gateway into photocard collecting, because I told myself that I wasn't going to do it. I wasn't going to collect any photocards. And that's the past Kino and the future Kino. There we go. So this page is actually complete. Anyway, I told myself that I wasn't going to do the thing. I was not going to collect photocards. I did not need the photocards. The albums were enough. This was the way to support the artists, etc., etc. We don't need the photocards. And then I saw Shotaro's photocards, and I'm pretty sure something broke in me. So I went from, yeah, we don't like these penny sleeves at all. I went from not wanting to collect photocards at all. Oh, so I do have, wait, what am I missing then? What card am I missing? This is his departure card. And I have his ID. his arrival card's on the way. And then his departure keynote, this one's coming from Canada. And this one should be in this pile. Where is he? Because I just got him. He came in the mail the other day. Did I do something wrong? Well, I will have to look for that because I know I have it. It might have accidentally... I don't think I'm going to put it in my trade pile because I wouldn't trade Shotaro for anything. But no, he's not in my trade pile. I do have a duplicate, actually, of his past. I will get these cards straight someday, of his past card. So if anyone's looking for a trade for literally anything in this binder that I don't already have, let me know. But I have his Kino. Did I leave it in the Kino box? Because knowing my smartness... Oh, yep. There he is. Knowing my smartness, that's exactly what I did. And that's exactly what I did. So let me sleeve him. So yeah, I'm actually just missing 2 of his cards at the moment. Not that I don't have them on the way. They're both on the way. So technically I have his set complete. But like I said, the one is coming from Canada, and then the other one should be here later this week, actually. So he'll probably be in my next unboxing. Chenla, stay over there, please. So I have Shotaro almost complete in the binder. Would you please come out? Nothing wants to behave today. Starting to think... because I'm just going to go on a rant now about these penny sleeves. I'm starting to think that the penny sleeves were... Departure. Starting to think that these penny sleeves were designed for thick cards only, and not like super thin ones. So, I mean, they'll still protect anyway, but I feel like with the super thin ones, I don't know if it's just like too much air gets trapped under there or what, but when I'm putting like the access and the ID cards in, I'm not having any problem. It's just the other ones. And then last but not least, we have Chenla's yearbook card. So that is that for the first kind of put away with me for this section. I'm so sorry. And then moving on to the other binder, which this is my miscellaneous binder. It has everything that's not 2020 because that was the first big project that I wanted to work on was 2020. So as you'll see, it has anything that I've really pulled out of an album, and then a couple of cards that I've traded and or purchased because I thought that they were pretty cards. So I've got some elast here. There's my SuperM 10 card and a group card. This is just an ATEEZ group and Stray Kids group card because I haven't decided if I want to collect anyone from either of those groups. I really love all the members, so it feels really difficult to make myself pick a specific one to collect. Right here is my my elast page. However, this is going to get changed, so why don't we do that right now, actually. Let's start by grabbing a page right here, and we'll pull this over, because what I want to do is I'd like to give each of the members their own pages, since I have some of the, and I don't have these sleeved either, since I have the Daydream photo cards coming as well. So let's sleeve these, and then we'll put Cheyenne away, who, this is actually the only member that I was going to collect, and then that changed very quickly, if you can't tell, because if you look at my Instagram, you'll see I am trying to collect 4 members. So I'm collecting I'm collecting Rano, I'm collecting Roman, and I'm collecting Hyuk, or one Hyuk. I can't talk today. So that is a fun battle because, where are you? I have an N card to go in here. Where is it? Everything's sticking together. Where did you go? I see you. There you go. We're stuck. Alright, so my thought process is I'll do it like an album row. So this is from their first mini album. This is from Daydream. So we'll put this on the top, and I have, this is the Dream version, I believe. Let me double check. Yes, this is the Dream version, so we'll put that on this side. And I'm currently just looking for the day version for him, and then I'll have all of his photo cards. And then I'm not really actively like collecting all the inclusions, like the Ford cuts and the like the PVCs. However, if I can get my hands on them, which I have been able to get my hands on most of them, the only one I'm missing for the PVCs at least is Hyuk. If I can get my hands on them, you bet I'm gonna collect them. Because I love Elast. If you haven't seen their new music video, Dangerous, I strongly recommend it. It's my second favorite song off of their second album. The first one is Tears of Chaos, but I think that one just hit really hard for me in terms of just how pretty it is. And then, let's see, do I have any white sheets handy? I thought I did. Yep, there they are. So we're gonna do I want to do the Day in the Dream or Day Space Dream? No, Day and Dream. We'll put those together. So put that there just as a gap, and then 1, 2, 3. No, I can't count. Apparently this is turned from a storing photo cards to a reorganizing photo cards. We'll put those there for a future mini album that they will, I'm sure, release, because I have a feeling they're going to release at least one more mini album before they would even do a full-length album, if they're even going to do a full-length album. So we'll move Roman, because he's the only one who I have on hand right now. We'll move him up to his spot and sleeve him, because I did not have sleeves when I first started my binder collection. So we'll put him up here, and then now that I have the layout set up for in, I will go ahead and do the rest of that later. This is my SuperM page. It's just like super random, which is kind of how I feel like SuperM is sometimes. So I'm just going to tuck 10's ID card, I suppose is what you would call that, into here. And because I don't have a home for my 10 empathy card yet, because I haven't decided if I'm going to set it up as a layout or if I'm going to someday, maybe, since it's back in stock, go for an OT18 for that, we're just going to tuck him into here. We'll do him on this section right here. And think about that for a later date. These are one AT's song card that I have. Okay. These are the Blackpink cards I pulled from my album. This is my B album. And then these are cards that I currently have up for, or thinking about having them up for trade. So let's put MonstaX right here. I do have 2 cards because I actually traded the versions that I had. So I have Ju Honey, and I've got Shono. No, we're gonna fight again. Please, please. I thought because you were a thicker card, you would listen to me, but Penny Sleeve said no. Okay, we'll fix that at a later date. I haven't decided if I'm going to actually collect anyone from MonstaX. If I do, it will probably be Juhani, but because he's my main bias in MonstaX, and then I think after that would be Shonu, and then after that would be IM, or I forget how you pronounce his actual name, so I'm not even gonna bother trying. But oh, please. I'm begging you. I'm begging you. Just for once. No? Does anyone else have major problems with these photocard sleeves? Or penny sleeves? Because I do. And so I have 2 Twice pre-order sets. I have a set from Feel Special. And so I've got all the members here, as well as a group photo card. And then I have a set from Eyes Wide Open, which is their most recent. And again, all the members and their group photo card. I have no idea how I'm going to lay this out, so I think what I will probably do is keep the group photo cards on one page and then just do the members on a page. So, like, kind of like this. I'm not going in any particular order. It's going to look horrible, but I will at some point, probably later in my life, come back and fix these so that they don't look as bad as they feel. Or at least I will try to. With Twice, like I said, I'm not sure if I'm going to collect anyone, but if I do, I will probably end up collecting Chaeyoung or Sana. I might, maybe, who knows, end up collecting both of them. We'll see how far I get in my sanity levels. I think it really depends on if 2020 is going to kill me or not. Not the year, the NCT residence, if we want to call it that. So I think it depends on how bad that's going to hurt by the end of working on all of this. As to whether or not I'm going to work on collecting individual members in other groups, or if I'm just going to do, excuse you, or if I'm just going to do whatever I feel like, or I'll just keep whoever I pull in my albums, or if I'll just kind of trade for whatever I want. I haven't really thought this part through. These are actually behaving really well, and I feel like I'm going to jinx it now that I've said that. Except for the top row. The top row did not behave at all. But we'll come back to you. And so I'm going to put the group card aside, and we'll put that on its own page. So it's actually really nice and pretty once I see a full page of it. And then again, group card on the side, we'll put that on its own page. And then with this one, because some of the members are sideways, there we go. I was like, where's the last card? I think what I will do is I'll do like sideways, straight up, sideways, straight up. And hopefully, and I put that one in the wrong way. Hopefully we will make this look nice. I don't know. I don't know. We'll get to it when we get to it, I guess. So we'll put my baby Chaeyoung right here. I love her. I love, the thing about Twice is that they're just all so pretty. It's hard to pick a bias, or at least an ultimate bias, because I feel like as soon as I pick one, someone else is going to come along and be like, actually, it's me. And I'll probably just look at them and be like, you know what, you're right, it is you. So it's very difficult for me to just look at one of them and be like, yes, you are my bias, because every performance, my eyes get caught on someone else. So I'll watch one performance and I'll think, oh my goodness, Momo is just so pretty. And then I'll watch another performance and I'll think, oh my goodness, Sana is so pretty. And then I'll watch a third performance and I'll think, Chaeyoung is the love of my life. I want to be her. Please teach me how. So it really just comes down to never knowing what I want. And I think that's basically what I can say for my whole life, which is also probably why I'm collecting OT23 for Resonance. And not just their regular cards, but all their cards. So, there we go. That is the Feel Special page. No, that's the Feel Special page. This is the Eyes Wide Open page. And then, for now, just because I don't know what I'm going to do with them, we're going to put these group cards right here. And once again, fight with the penny sleeves. But anyone who's watching this, if you use the, I believe they're called Dragon Shield sleeves. If you use those and like those better, please let me know if they're worth investing in. Because once they're in here, I'm okay with them, but getting them inside of the actual photocard or 9 pockets is just so difficult. But what I'll do, since I'm in here, we'll do a little flip through of this. This is obviously SuperM. Like I said, AT, Stray Kids. This is where I'm working on my elast collection. Random SuperM collection. Lone Songlo card. Random Blackpink cards, because I haven't decided who I want to collect or if I want to collect from them. And I have more albums on the way. Well, I have one more album on the way. My B collection. Cards that I'm working on trading. And then MonstaX. And Twice. So that's all I have for this video. Please let me know if you are interested in seeing more videos like this. And I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day, evening, night, midnight. Is it midnight wherever you are? Are you watching this because you don't know what else to do with your midnight? Like, I'm filming this because I don't know what to do with my midnight? Let me know. Thank you so much and have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.